I think one of the biggest misconceptions about TikTok is that you constantly need fresh ideas, that every video has to be wildly creative, super entertaining, or somehow go viral overnight. And honestly, that belief is exactly why so many agents quit posting. Because eventually they run out of energy trying to reinvent themselves every day. But the agents who consistently grow on TikTok usually are not relying on constant creativity. The truth is they're relying on systems. I'm Coach Emily Terrell, the #1 real estate coach and speaker at Tom Ferry. And I spend a lot of time helping agents create content systems that actually feel manageable long term. Because if your content strategy depends entirely on motivation or inspiration, it's probably not sustainable in the long term. And what I'm seeing right now is that the agents getting the best results on TikTok usually have a very repeatable structure behind what they post. So let me walk you through a simple framework you can actually maintain. Choose 3 to 5 repeatable topics. This is where most agents should start. Instead of posting random content every day, choose a handful of categories you want to become known for. For example, first-time buyer education, seller mistakes, local market updates, neighborhood tours, and behind-the-scenes real estate moments. Now your brain stops asking, what should I post today? And starts asking, which category am I pulling from today? That shift alone makes consistency dramatically easier. Use hooks that create immediate curiosity. The first few seconds matter a lot on TikTok. But this doesn't mean you need clickbait. It means you need clarity and curiosity. Simple hooks work extremely well. Things like, here's what buyers are getting wrong right now. One thing sellers are not expecting in this market. If I were buying a house in 2025, I would avoid this mistake. Those openings work because they immediately make someone want to keep watching. Focus on relatability over perfection. This part matters more than people realize. A lot of polished content actually feels less trustworthy now. People connect with content that feels human. That means natural language, conversational delivery, realistic examples, and simple explanations. And honestly, the more you try to sound perfect online, the harder it usually becomes to stay consistent. Batch your content instead of creating daily. This is one of the biggest things I recommend to agents. Do not try to create content every single day from scratch. Batch it. Spend 1 or 2 hours recording multiple videos at once. That creates momentum and removes pressure during the week. And this is another place AI can help tremendously. You can use AI to generate hooks, organize video ideas, outline talking points, and repurpose existing content. So your workflow feels structured instead of chaotic. Understand what viral actually means. This is something I think agents misunderstand sometimes. Going viral is not always about millions of views. For a real estate agent, viral often means the right people consistently seeing your content. You need your local audience to recognize and trust you. And consistency builds that familiarity over time. I worked with an agent who kept saying, I can't keep up with content. Every week they felt stuck trying to think of completely new ideas. Once we built a repeatable system around content categories, batching, educational hooks, and simpler delivery, everything became easier. And ironically, their content actually started performing better because it became more consistent and clearer. If TikTok has been feeling overwhelming, I think the answer is not trying harder. It's creating more structure around the process. You do not need endless creativity. You need a repeatable system you can sustain consistently. That's what builds visibility and trust over time. If you want a deeper breakdown of how to create a repeatable TikTok strategy as a real estate agent, I walk through it step by step on my website. And if you want more ideas around AI, content systems, and building a more sustainable business, you can connect with me on Instagram at Coach Emily Terrell. I'm always sharing practical strategies there that agents can take and apply right away. And if content creation has been feeling heavier than it needs to lately, this is a really good place to simplify things.